All right, so this video is about the documentary COWSPIRACY, which talks about the animal agriculture industry in regards to its role in climate change. So this is one major argument that the documentary makes. This is a screenshot directly from the COWSPIRACY website under the Facts tab. This states that livestock and their byproducts account for at least 32,000 million tons of CO2 emissions per year, or 51% of all worldwide greenhouse gas emissions. Now, this seems like a crazy high statistic, so I did some research and found that actually there is a table from this article right here going through all the different types of emissions that come from animal agriculture, such as respiration by livestock, overlooked land use, methane, and as well as some misallocated greenhouse gas. Okay, so this is a table that is listed in the referenced article. It is from worldwatch.org. This was published in 2009. So uncounted, overlooked, and misallocated livestock-related GHG emissions. So this is the estimate, and then this is the percentage of worldwide total. So as you can see here, the number 51.0 greater than or equal to is the total greenhouse gas emissions attributable to livestock products, according to this article. So it does seem to show that there is evidence supporting these facts made by COWSPIRACY. Okay, so the next major claim that falls in this category for COWSPIRACY is livestock is responsible for 65% of all human-related emissions of nitrous oxide, a greenhouse gas that is 296 times the global warming potential of CO2 and stays in the atmosphere for 150 years. He lists these references here. I also found this in another. Okay, so here is the direct quote as stated in an article from the Georgetown Environmental Law Review by Heimer 2015. So this states the direct, what the Climate Action Plan fails to tell us is that livestock is responsible for 65% of all human-related emissions of nitrous oxide, which is 296 times the global warming potential of carbon dioxide. So this seems to back up the claims by COWSPIRACY. I think they probably pulled this directly from this article. Additionally, all right, and then if you're on the COWSPIRACY website, again, this is a direct link takes you here. Emissions of greenhouse gases in the U.S. from the U.S. Energy Administration, U.S. Energy Information Administration, and you can see the graph here, and this directly backs up the claim that livestock does make up 65% of human-related nitrous oxide emissions. So in conclusion, the two claims, one that CO2 emissions from animal agriculture make up 51% of global CO2 emissions, or greenhouse gas emissions, and the claim that livestock makes up 65% of all human-related nitrous oxide emissions, do seem to be factual, and they're very alarming and scary, and I hope that this documentary helps bring light to that. However, I do think that the documentary as a whole does include a lot of opinionated statements that are not backed up by facts, which is why I chose to focus on the positive part. And as a fellow legal, I'm very biased, but looking at these statistics, the numbers don't lie. So